Good morning, everybody. Me and my best friend Sean, we're in the Ocala National Forest this morning, hiking around and just checking out, see if we can see some wildlife. We're going to, at this time, we're just going to make us a little coffee. It's a little bit cold this morning, about 46 degrees this morning. So sit back and enjoy the video. Okay, so today I've got my canteen cup set out here, and we're going to make enough for me and Sean to have a cup here and help knock the chill off. The coffee method I use, I learned from Morris Kohansky, and he kind of changed my way of how I make coffee. I used to just bring the water to a boil, and then add the coffee to it and take it directly off the fire, and then let it just kind of steep there. But after watching his video on making camp coffee, I gave it a try, and I have to say his method is a lot better. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'll put a link to his video. He's a very knowledgeable woodsman, lives up in Canada, and I recommend you watch his video. It's very informative. But today we're going to get our fire going here, and I'll show you. Okay, our Trangia is warming up. I've already got my canteen here with about up to here with water. You don't want to overfill it, because what will happen during this process, it will boil over and make a big mess. So you have to really watch what you're doing. Okay, and then put the camera here where I like it. Okay, so I brought a little bit of coffee from camp. The bag's a little overkill. I didn't have any smaller bags, but this East German spoon is much larger than a regular tablespoon, so I'm going to put 3 of those in. What I would think is about a tablespoon for a full canteen cup of coffee. Right on top, okay? And you'll notice I put it in there with the water that's cold. And Mr. Kohansky's method said to do that. Bring it in there, put it in there when the water's cold, and then as the water boils, it will incorporate the grounds into the coffee. Okay, so I think I'm going to add just a little bit more water. I like to see it just a little bit higher in there. Just by experience, I've made many cups of coffee in this U.S. canteen cup. So let me do that real quick for you, and then we just got to wait for it to boil. Okay, that's good right there. So I'm going to cut the video, because there's no sense in you sitting here waiting for a pot to boil, and it might take a little bit longer because it's cold out here. So I'll come back to you whenever we're getting close. Couple of sandhill cranes over there. Too far for me to zoom anymore. They're just kind of easing along in the edge of this field. When waiting for your coffee to boil, you have to be, as Morris Kohansky says, very vigilant to make sure it doesn't boil over. So we'll take a look here, see the progress. You can see that there's, hold that a second for me, Sean. You can see it's starting to bubble here along the sides right here a little bit. There it goes. So as it gets further into the boil, it will start to get a little small rolling boil going. It will incorporate all these grounds floating on the top into your coffee. So let's wait just a few more seconds and I'll come back. Okay, so now you can see that it's really starting to get a good boil here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just pick it up off of this Trangia stove to keep it from boiling over. You can really see the grounds incorporating into the coffee. We're counting now. Starting now, we're going to start with a count to 1 minute. So 10, 11, 12, and you want to count to about a minute. Let it boil like this right here. See, all the grounds are not floating on the top anymore. They're being churned around inside there with the coffee. And that's how I do it basically. And I'm going to show you how to make the ground settle. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this video. It's hard for me to keep holding this in the camera. Okay, it's been a minute, so we're going to take it off and we'll put the lid on it here. Set our cup here and just kind of let it settle for a minute. I'm going to get this burner off of there, or the stove, and then put out our fire with the simmer ring, just like that. Okay. Okay, now what you need to do is take some of your cool water from your canteen. It's been sitting maybe just 30 seconds or so. We're going to take the lid off and you're going to pour from a little bit above it so that the water is forced down into the coffee there. Just kind of drizzle some into the top here. And surprisingly, that cool water right there will force those grounds that are floating around there right to the bottom. So now we put the lid on and wait about a minute or so, and it's ready to serve. Okay, so now you just fix your coffee how you want it. This is for my friend Sean. I like carrying these little individual coffee creamers and sugars with me. It's convenient while on the trail. What's nice about this canteen cup is these handles are quite cool to the touch. You just pour some in. Coffee goodness, look at that. The exact moment I go do this, the sandhill cranes start chirping over there. Give it a little stir. There we go. Okay, so that's the method that I use to make coffee on the trail and at camp, based on the Morris Kahansky video from his YouTube channel. If you like what you've seen today, I'll ask you to click subscribe and follow me. I try to put out as many videos as I can on outdoor subjects like kayak camping, fishing, outdoor cooking, and a little bit of survival, but also military surplus. I like to collect different types of military surplus. And if you like this video, just give me a thumbs up on it. Lets me know that you liked it, and it makes me feel pretty good. So thanks for watching, and hope you have a great day.